Hello everybody, this is Glenda with AKA GK Fralin, a friendly community, and you're all welcome. How you doing? My shirt says, due to unfortunate circumstances, I am awake. And that's very true. I don't know if it's unfortunate, but I am awake. Much better than I was with the last video. I was trying to draw a paper doll. I was going to try and make the kind that had a little stand that, you know, the little stand that went the other way that they stood up on and they'd stay up. Because this is out of the heavier stock paper, but I don't know, it just don't work for me. So that was one of those failed attempts. I looked online, but shoot, they were making these really kind of elaborate, for me anyway. There were some ballerinas, and of course there's the ones where they, you know, the chain doll, but I wasn't really wanting to do that. So I don't think I'll do that today. But how is everybody? We decided, I think, Carla, I said something about, she asked about naming this new year, and I said, well, we could call it Cold, or Cold Baby, or something like that, and she come back with, baby, it's cold outside, and boy, is it ever. We're actually at 0 right now. We've broken even. We're at 0. Serious side of things for just a minute. This cold is so bitter. And you can do certain things. If you have to be on the road, you can do certain things that will help to protect you. One of them, make sure you have warm clothes and you have warm blankets with you so that you can curl up in them. And probably about a gallon of water, drinking water, would help. Because you never know, you know, if I know that we all have cell phones these days, but there's places where you can still be hard to find. So there's places that are still kind of dead when it comes to cell phones. So anyway, but yeah, and do have that cell phone so that you can, you know, call in and get some assistance. Run the heater every so often to warm the car up, but don't run it too long, because you don't want the chance of carbon monoxide. I don't know with cars if there's that same danger, but I would always take that caution. So, but just common sense stuff, you know, I mean, just thinking ahead, just think ahead. What happens if I get stuck in, you know, a snowdrift or a blizzard and they can't even get to me? You need, what do I need? You need warm clothes. You need dry clothes in case your clothes get wet if you have to get out for something. If you have any chance to find the mile marker that you're at, that always helps. Keep your GPS on your phone or in your car. Blankets, at least some bottled water, some fluids of some kind, you know, that kind of stuff. Just be diligent in making sure, and you can even make a kit to keep in the car whenever you're out on a drive or going very far. So we don't want anything bad happening to people. So that's enough of the serious stuff for now. Now, I can't deny, and I won't deny that I've got COPD, but I'm not letting it define my life. Well, I do. It does define my life. I can't say that. In the sense that it does, but I'm not letting it define my enjoyment of life any more than, the average person, I guess. I mean, we all get down sometimes, but I try. You guys, this channel, that's one thing this channel has done for me. It's given me an outlet and it's given me connection, because it's awfully hard when everybody works, and so I can't just call somebody during the day, very easily. It gets a little lonely, especially when I'm kind of caged in, like right now with the weather. Anyway, so you guys have done me a very big service this year. I love the comments I'm getting from the question of what I should do this year. And Mia, she wants more stories. Carla wants more of everything. And Glenda, she's still thinking about it. I gotta show you something. This is Joe's gag gift from the kids. Toilet golf. They know his sense of humor. Anyway, that is what he about died when he pulled that out. And they just laughed and laughed. Because, that's Joe's type of humor. And I got this card game, Battle of the Sexes, top list. And the thing of it is, I tried to get somebody to play with us, because because one side is guy questions and then there's girl questions. And let's see. Okay, top 10 online dating websites in the United States by web traffic. And number 1 is Match.com. Plenty of fish. There's a bunch of them. The guys, top 10 states issuing most fishing licenses. That's what they would ask the girls, or ask us women. So, yeah, they're going first for the ocean fishing, where they can get the biggest lakes, it looks like, and rivers. But it's just, it looks so fun, but it's something you need more than just 2 people to play. So because you need to be able to guess at stuff. And there's some stuff that some other girl might know, or woman might know, that I wouldn't, that's for sure. And I mean, I would have I wouldn't have put California as the top fishing state. But you don't have to get them in order. You just have to name something that's on the list. But those were just a couple of questions that because I haven't opened the packages yet. Those were fun. That's the kind of fun stuff that we like to have. There was an argument between, well, it wasn't a real argument. There was a debate between my daughter-in-law and my granddaughter. Were they bells or were they angels? Cheyenne was insisting that the ornaments were bells, and Crystal was insisting that they were angels. And I finally jumped in and I said, wait guys, neither one of you are wrong. I used a bell cookie cutter, because that's what I did. I used a bell-shaped cookie cutter to make the pattern. So yeah, it looks kind of like a bell. But then I drew an angel on it. So yeah, they were angel bells. So maybe I should have put a little ding-a-ling thing on there, but one of those little round bells with the little bead in them. That I don't really like to call them jingle bells, because those are usually, you think of those as bigger ones. But anyway, so But I didn't get any noisy gifts for the kids this year. I think I took a little more pity on, on the parents. But then they're going to be arguing over who gets which stack stool, I think. So. Now, my son said he knows exactly which color each one of them will choose. There's 5 of them, and there's 3 of the smaller kids, but my son's, her son, or my son's stepson, he's still my grandson, I consider. He took one of those. He got fascinated with those button, because I didn't make him a bracelet or a necklace or anything like that, because he's like 12 and I hadn't really talked to him. But he got fascinated by the noise from those button bracelets that I inherited, and I gave him one of those, and he was just really happy about that. My grandson brought his girlfriend, and thank goodness I had some extra bracelets, and we just put some stuff together. And Joe had gotten all the kids the short bottles of Gatorade, and we didn't have any extras, so I told, when I told the girls that, to go around and sneak this stuff into the stocking, they pulled out a cold one out of the refrigerator, and we were the tall bottles. So he was sitting here, and they were teasing each other about that. So it was fun. I mean, I could talk all day about all the stuff that went on, but it just, mostly mayhem. And my youngest granddaughter, the 4-year-old, I kind of started it. She was on my lap, and she was pushing on my shoulders a little, so I just went ahead and laid back on the futon and stuff. And then she got to laughing and didn't want to let me up. Took a little convincing, but she finally did. Oh, but it's just so fascinating, because 2 years ago, she still wouldn't have anything to do with me. And now this last couple of years, she's just really become like I want to go see Grandma. So I just eat that up. So, and there'll be another one. This one's going to be a little girl, and so far their name they've chosen is Helen Ruth. My mom's name is Helen, and my grandmother's middle name was Ruth. Middle name? First name? Ruth Olive or Olive Ruth. I always get that mixed up, but Grandpa always called her Ruth. So, memories. They're always so wonderful. Last night, I fell asleep and I woke up, I think, about 12:30. I didn't see the ball drop. And Joe had gone to bed earlier because he couldn't stay awake. I think he went to bed about 10 or 10:30. We just aren't that good at staying awake anymore. We've outgrown it. We have had a wonderful year. And this next year is going to be even better. Looking forward to more of your suggestions. You're all the best, I swear. And I'm just waiting for more. We had another one today, and I haven't been able to welcome her yet. But I have to look up her name. So, everybody, just, if you want your birthday, if you want to add your birthday in so that I can say happy birthday on the date of your birthday, just do that. We'll see you tomorrow. And until then, take care of yourselves.